While I was young, I lived upon my mother's milk, as I could not eat grass. In the daytime I ran by her side, and at night I lay down close by her. As soon as I was old enough to eat grass, my mother used to go out to work in the day and come back in the evening. The other colts in the meadow were older than I was, some nearly as large as grown-up horses. I used to run with them and had great fun. We used to gallop all together round and round the field as hard as we could go. Sometimes we had rather rough play, for the other colts would bite and kick as well as gallop. One day, when there was a good deal of kicking, my mother whinnied to me to come to her, and then she said, "You are well bred and well born. Your father has a great name in these parts, and your grandfather won the cup at the Newmarket races. Your grandmother had the sweetest temper of any horse I ever knew, and I don't think you've ever seen me kick or bite. I hope you will grow up gentle and good, never learn bad ways, and do your work with a good will. Lift your feet up well when you trot, and never bite or kick, even in play." I have never forgotten my mother's advice. I knew she was a wise old horse, and our master thought a great deal of her. Her name was Duchess, but he often called her Pet. I was 2 years old when a circumstance happened which I have never forgotten. I and the other colts were feeding at the lower part of the field when we heard in the distance what sounded like the cry of dogs. The oldest of the colts raised his head, pricked his ears, and said, "There are the hounds," and cantered off, followed by the rest of us, to the upper part of the field. My mother seemed to know all about it. A hare, wild with fright, rushed by. On came the dogs. They burst over the bank, leapt across the stream, and came dashing across the field, followed by the huntsmen. 6 or 8 men leapt their horses clean over, close upon the dogs. The hare tried to get through the fence, but it was too late. The dogs were upon her with their wild cries. 2 fine horses were down. One was struggling in the stream, and the other was groaning on the grass. One of the riders was getting out of the water covered with mud. The other lay quite still. "His neck is broken," said my mother. My master was the first to reach the young man. He and the other riders carried him up to our master's house. I heard afterwards that it was George Gordon, the squire's only son, and the pride of his family. One of the horse's legs was broken. Someone ran to our master's house and came back with a gun. Presently there was a loud bang and a dreadful shriek, and then all was still. The black horse moved no more.